after finishing the course, I think I understood what productize really mean, how to define scale with services. So I think when I reached out, I had no idea what I want. So like productize sounds nice. I always hear about that. So it's like, I was thinking that productizing my services is just putting this pricing offer on my landing page, right? So I didn't have a clue about what it means. So I don't have I have a better clue now. It's not, so I don't have I think something that I can still run with forward, but at least I understand where I'm aiming now. The group itself was very helpful, and I think it was essential in kind of the learning process itself. And so it's like two things. One, the group itself and the people there, I think they were filtered or chosen the right way, right? The people were in the same kind of business position as I was. Some of them were slightly ahead, but most of the people were kind of in the same boat, right? Already successful with their consulting, have some part-time employees, so they feel that they can grow, but they're just thinking how and what should be next and how to structure the offering, right? So that was very helpful. So the people were at the same position, so we can kind of help each other and discuss things. But I also think that you have done a good job of facilitating these conversations. So you gave an opportunity, and we're asking the group questions and gave us opportunity to jump in and provide our opinion. So I think it's very hard. So some groups, they are structured in a way that there is like a mentor, a coach, and he goes like one by one and asks people question, and have each one of them have like these 15 minutes of conversation, and that's it, right? And the conversation is always between the individual and the mentor. And I think that you managed to involve everyone kind of in these conversations. So me and you might have the time and the focus, and we try to solve my problems. But then if you feel like other people can jump in, you are asking them questions and try to involve them in the conversation. And that kind of the second thing that was very helpful, because it's not only during the coaching calls themselves, but actually in Slack and stuff like that. So I think like a lot of tips I was getting from Jake and Bridget too. So like, and David. So everyone were kind of throwing their ideas inside the Slack, and it was partially also because you kind of allowed that. And in the beginning, in a few weeks, you pushed everyone to kind of participate. And I actually remember thinking about that, like that's very helpful, because it helps everyone to kind of drive everyone else towards success together. So it was helpful. I think like the content itself was very powerful. You know what? Maybe the first module about I don't know if it was the first and the second, one of them about the research and kind of diving deep into the research, into the field. I think you can surely kind of trust the knowledge of the consultant already, and you don't need to go too deep into that research, and maybe kind of, I don't know, limit the scope of that research in a way, because it felt, after I finished the program, it felt that this part specifically, like when I compare it to other models, was less useful, because, okay, cool, I kind of already understand the field more or less, right? So I didn't dig too much. I didn't get like too many good examples by doing that research. So yeah, these two things, not too kind of major or critical things to fix, but I'm sure you're going to polish it with the next group and the group after, right? You were available, you were helpful, and you knew how to bring other people into the conversation in areas where you kind of felt that maybe your answer alone is not enough, or maybe you felt some other people can add more information there. So I think that was very, very useful. And overall, it was the feeling was like we're taking this path with you, and as a guide, at least I trusted you as a guide and still trust you. So, and that's great. It's kind of it speaks about your personality, about your I don't know, likability, and about how you can structure the content, structure the path in a way that it's both not too intimidating, but it was like I felt the pressure of the group, the pressure of Alex pushing us forward, asking us to fill some sales dashboards, and no one wanted to fill them. But you made everyone to concentrate about kind of achieving and doing these things on a weekly basis, which was great. So it's not like only Alex answers questions. It's like Alex pushes us forward individually and as a group, and that's part of your personality, that you know how to do that.